Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to an episode of the San Antonio Spurs rebuild here on NBA 2K24. That is right. We return to the franchise, and last episode, we finished up January, and we did a little bit of February, and we lost a bunch of games. We are not that good this year, but that's to be expected. This is year number one of a rebuild, and just because we brought in Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't mean that we're going to be immediately so much better. But one thing we took a look at the end of the video was the standings, because if you remember, we have a certain team's draft pick, which is the Toronto Raptors. It is top 5 protected, and currently they are a play-in team. We need them to lose enough games to fall out of the play-in, but also don't lose enough games to make it a top 5 pick, because if they get a top 5 pick, then they will get their pick back and we will only have one first-round pick. But if we can make sure that they stay out of the play-in, but also stay out of the top 5, then we can come away with 2 first-round picks that are going to be pretty decent. And at the end of the last episode as well, we took a look at some of the best players in the class this year. And I was really eyeing a Mr. Danny Reynolds. He's John Stockton Hall of Fame as his ceiling. He's got really good inside scoring because he's 6'9" as a point guard. He can shoot the 3 ball a little bit. He's got good perimeter defense. He's got decent rebounding because he's 6'9" and point guard. Really good athleticism, and he's a B potential. So I'm very intrigued by Danny Reynolds, and we know he's overall 81. So he's one of the better players in the class this year. So I'm very intrigued by him. I'm also a little bit intrigued by Mikey Bryant. Mikey Bryant is a very, very talented stretch big because he can go outside and shoot the 3 ball just like Victor Wembanyama can, but he can also get inside and rebound with the best of them. So Mikey Bryant is another guy that's on my list. But remember, we have Danny Reynolds 100% scouted, so we know exactly what Danny Reynolds is going to be. We only have 31% on Mikey Bryant, so we have no idea what he's going to be. We know he's 7 foot tall, and we know that he can shoot the 3 ball, but is that going to be exactly what he can do? Or is things going to change as he gets further scouted? I don't know. Maybe there's a reason he's ranked 25th in the polls this year, or the ranks this year. Who knows? Who actually knows? And then we also took a look at the number 1 player in the class, Tashawn Marbury, and he doesn't look that good. We only have him 39% scouted, but what we know right now, it doesn't seem like he's going to be amazing at all. He can't go inside that well. He can barely shoot the 3 ball. He can't really do much. He's a good defensive point guard, or shooting guard, but a shooting guard not even being able to drain threes consistently is going to be a little bit of a problem. So Tashawn Marbury might be a little bit of a bust. Who knows? So that is the prospects that I'm kind of eyeing right now. And we need to make sure that the Raptors lose a bunch of games, but not enough to where they go top 5. We only play them one more time, which is February 12th. This episode will consist of finishing up the month of February and going a little bit into March. Probably slightly into March, I would say. Maybe doing the first 2 weeks of March with these, and then finishing up here, and then letting the last maybe 3 weeks, and then the last episode will be the last 4 weeks of March and April, or the last couple weeks of March and April. So that's probably how we'll do it, how we'll separate it for this episode. So if you go and enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. We take on the Nets, and then we take on the Raptors. So simulate the game against the Nets, we lose, but we will jump in and try to beat the Raptors so that we can make sure they lose a game here. 24 and 29, they need to lose. They absolutely need to lose. We need to beat them. Come on, San Antonio. Let's get a job done here. There we go. We had a big second quarter, a big third quarter. Exactly what we needed to do. And a minute 53 to go. We're going to jump in and secure this victory, even though it's pretty much already secured. I couldn't speak there for a second. It's already secured with the 124-110 lead that we have. Scotty Barnes going to the basket. No good. Rebound Jackson Jr. I don't really like him taking the ball up the court. Neither Charles Bassey. Man, I can't speak today. Wembanyama, corner 3. No good. Sohan gets the rebound back to Wembanyama. He's got, Boucher on him? Chris Boucher, however you want to say his name. And he can't handle him. 15 points for the Unicorn, Victor Wembanyama. And obviously this series was started before the Pascal Siakam trade. So that's why you see him on the sidelines there getting ready to come in. He's not in Indiana. Oh, that's a 3 ball, and that's no good. Bassey with the rebound. It's a weird lineup they have out here. Trey Jones to the basket, shut down, but he finds Jackson Jr., who goes down low to Wemby, and Wemby puts it up easy. Takes a little bit of a fall, but that's okay, because he gets right back up. We got a tall lineup in here. Bassie's playing small forward. What kind of lineup do we have? Scotty. I guess we're competing with the Raptors because the Raptors have a big lineup as well. Oh, that was a tough shot from Scotty Barnes. I would have been impressed if he would have made that. That's a tough shot. Wemby, we're looking for Wemby to take home Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, because I've seen a bunch of simulations on different videos where Wembanyama wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, or Defensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year. So we're hoping that he does the same for us. I'm not really sure how he's looking in terms of stats. I know he's probably averaging about 2 blocks a game, I would say. Probably around there, maybe 1.8. I guess we could officially check and see. But maybe now that we have Jaren Jackson Jr. on the team, maybe that's going to hurt his defensive prowess, and he's not going to be able to win Defensive Player of the Year in his first season, but we'll see. We don't know that for sure. Jeremy Sohan. Get it to Wemby. Wemby's got Scotty Barnes on him. He should be able to absolutely cook, but he had to pick up his dribble there. Come on, Wemby. Drill it. Money. Oh, that would have been amazing if I would have hit it. 130-110. We're going to pick up a nice victory over the Raptors. Much needed, because we need the Toronto Raptors to lose games. But not enough games to where they fall into the top 5. Because that's where we're going to be sitting. We're going to be sitting top 5, so we don't want the Raptors there with us. We want the Raptors to be preferably top 10. Is where I would like to see the Toronto Raptors, so that we can still have 2 top 10 picks. But now we have the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic steps onto the court. We go to Dallas to play them the Battle of Texas. And it looks like Luka and Wemby are having an all-time classic, but we are pulling out ahead. It's an 8-point lead, 2:05 to go, 110-102. Are we going to have back-to-back wins? We haven't had back-to-back wins in a long time. Oh, look at this court. I guess I haven't played in Dallas in a long time. I don't remember their court looking like this. It's like faded. That's crazy. It looks really weird. But whatever. That's the Dallas Maverick court. I'm glad I didn't pick the Mavericks, because I don't know if I can handle this court for a long time. All right. Oh, they have Dirk on. I just realized that they had the Dirk silhouette on the court. They had that all season, right? Or a couple seasons? I don't even know. You can tell how many Dallas Maverick games I watch. There we go. Luka. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets it, and it's a 110-106. Come on, boys. We're playing bad right here now that I jumped in. Let's not play bad. Let's play a little bit better. They got Derek Lively covering Wemby. This should be a cakewalk. Wemby should cook, and he does. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for Victor Wembanyama. I don't like the matchup of Devin Vassell and Luka. It's a very mismatch. Very, very bad mismatch, if you ask me. But Vassell will try his best, and he's going to get cooked. But Wembanyama swats it, and then he swats Derek Lively. Victor Wembanyama is the GOAT of all GOATs. He's my GOAT. And then Sohan will go on and put it in for the Spurs possession. Victor Wembanyama goes back-to-back on blocks there. He is better than anybody. He's better than Ezra. Luka takes a step-up 3, no good. Vassell around the world in 80 days. Devin Vassell, 15 points. He got that green bean to go. And it's 116-106. Luka going to have to take the team on his shoulders, but he's just chucking up shots at this point. He's just chucking up meaningless shots that aren't going to fall. Bassie to Jackson Jr. You got Tim Hardaway on you. Bully him. There you go, Jaren. 118-106. It's Valentine's Day. I didn't realize that. I just noticed the little hearts on the scoreboard. Tim Hardaway Jr. Can we get a Valentine's Day victory over Kyrie and Luka? Didn't we play Kyrie and Luka earlier in the season and got absolutely cooked by them? I think we did. Kyrie destroyed us. I remember that. It was like the first game of the season or something. Down low, that's Charles Bassie, and he slams it. Charles Bassie. He went around the hook and slammed it in. 31 seconds for Luka and the Mavs. He's probably going to take another 3, and he does. No good. Bassie with the board. Get it up the court quickly to Devin Vassell. Step back, baseline, 3, or 2. That was a deep 2, not a 3. But it was no good regardless. Tim Hardaway Jr. Is Hardaway playing small forward? No, he's playing power forward. Or at least Jaren's playing power forward. Luka. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Something happened, and Luka was able to get the ball back. I have no idea what that was, but it affected Wembanyama. Vassell to Wembanyama. Deep three, didn't get it off in time, but it didn't go anyway. But we win 120-111. Those are some big victories. Let's go, boys. You love to see it. Love to see the victories. Luka had 31, 10, and 10. Hardaway had 29. Kyrie had 22. Kevin Huerter led the team with 23. Okay. Vassell had 15, 4, and 10. Jaren and Wembanyama both had 17. Very interesting score lines for everybody. But now I think it's time for the All-Star break. And it certainly is. So let's simulate to that. We have the Rising Stars Challenge, and Wembanyama is a part of it. He's playing on the World Team with Dyson Daniels, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, and Shadon Sharp. Against Keontae George, Jaden Ivey, Paolo Banchero, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Duren. You know what? We might as well jump in here and see a little bit of Victor Wembanyama in the Rising Stars Challenge. Might as well get a little bit of him. The USA team is cooking, but we're fighting back. We are fighting back. Come on, World Team. Get in there. Get that W. We're going to jump in and try to help the team. Man, the World Team is destroying us. They won every single quarter. They have won every single quarter. Oh, I need to be on the World Team. Hold on. Can I change? Choose. Okay, here we go. Choose sides. I need to get to the World Team. There we go. Perfect. Sohan to Benedict Mathurin. Nice to see Sohan making the team as well. All right, here's Wemby. This is all about Victor. It's all about Victor Wembanyama. He's got 18 and 5. Keontae George, Benedict Mathurin. 113.96. Can I get a little swipe here? Nope, nothing there. They go down to Williams. And Williams backs down on... Who was that? Who just got posterized? Who is this? Vezenkov? Vezenkov? I don't know who that is. I honestly don't know who that is. But he just got posterized by Mark Williams, so not good. But Wembanyama's got 20 points, so I'm happy about that. Spurs representation is looking good. Sohan's got 4 and 4, which is on par with what he does in regular season games anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 139 to go in the game, 115-98. We need to get a good defensive possession, and that's good. That's what I needed. Benedict Mathurin up the court. Come on, Benny. To the basket. Benedict Mathurin, tough shot, makes it over Keontae. Good job. 16 and 7 for him. 15-point deficit. 15-point deficit. I don't like the fact that Sohan is covering Chet Holmgren. That is not a good matchup. And as you can see, he basically bodied him. Ooh, there you go. Good defense. He held his own. Good defense. Oh, Mathurin, little crossover action. Back to Wembanyama. We're going to cook. Oh, how do you foul me like that, Keontae? I was going to absolutely do a nasty move on you. And now I have to miss free throws because I messed up the release there. I hate you, Keontae George. How dare you? I missed both free throws. Walker Kessler in the game now. Scoot Henderson in the game as well. All the big boys are in the game now. Williams to Williams. Back to Williams. 54 seconds to go. I think the game is a little bit out of hand at this point. Oh, Williams, no good. So hit at the board. Get that up the court. I don't know if this guy can shoot threes, but we're going to find out. He might be able to. That was a decent shot. He might be able to shoot. I didn't mean to do that. He might be able to shoot threes, but I was a little bit too far back for him to actually make it. He's not Steph Curry out here. Not many people are. All right, so it looks like they took Wembanyama out of the game, but he had a good one. Good Spurs representation here with Wembanyama and Sohan. We'll get it up to him. Jeremy with the ball. We'll spin a Rooney action, put it up, and it's good. 6 and 6 for Jeremy Sohan. All right. Good job from the boys. Williams gives to Williams. I love doing that. Over to Scoot. Back to Mark Williams. Back to Jalen Williams. I think it's Jalen Williams. And that's another board for Jeremy. Maybe we can get him another point here. We're going to have him shoot a 3, and it's going to be no good. Looks like real life. All right, so we are going to lose 117-102, but this wasn't really about winning. This was about seeing our Spurs players in action and showing off on the big stage. And I think we did that with a nice little performance from Jeremy and from Victor. So very impressed. Love to see it. Paolo had 23. Do we have any Spurs players on the American side? I don't think we did. No, it doesn't look like it. And then over on the world side, we had Wemby with 20 and 5. Then we had Jeremy with 6 and 7. Do we have anybody else? No, we didn't. So, love to see it. Good Spurs representation. I don't think we're going to have an all-star. I doubt it. I guess we could check. If we go over here to the NBA All-Stars, All-Star voting, or no, All-Star participants. Is that what I want? That might be what I want. All-Star participants. Okay, so the Eastern side, here is your All-Stars for the first season. And then the Western side, shouldn't see any Spurs, and we don't. I didn't think we were going to. Maybe Victor, just maybe, but no, he doesn't make the All-Star game. Are we going to participate in the three-point contest? Steph Curry, Tyler Hero. Nah, I don't want to participate in the three-point contest or the dunk contest. We'll just simulate it, see who wins. It is going to be Damian Lillard and Zion win the dunk contest and three-point contest. And then it's the All-Star game, so we'll simulate that. And it's won by the Eastern Conference. Good for them. Tatum dropped 30 and 10. Giannis had 17. Doncic had 25 and 5. LeBron had 19, 6 and 3. All right, so that's your All-Star break. Now we get into the end of the season, the meat of the season. Like I said, we'll probably go 3 more weeks, and then we'll have the final 5 weeks of the season for the last episode. But here we go. This is a big stretch because we need to not only focus on us getting a better draft pick, but we also have to focus on the Raptors getting another draft pick. So if we go to the playoff picture right now and go to the Eastern Conference, it is the Raptors out. That's beautiful. They are the 11 seed right now. I don't think that's a play-in spot. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it is because... No, it might be. It might be a play-in spot. I don't know. Who cares? As long as they don't make the play-in, that's good. So I also want to take a look at the stats and just see how we are doing this season. So Wembanyama is leading the team in scoring. No surprise there. He's averaging about 18 points per game, 10 rebounds. So he's got a good shot, 2.5 blocks per game. He's got a really good shot to win both Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. That's awesome. Jaren's also got 2.5 blocks per game. That's the dominance that we brought in Jaren Jackson Jr. to play for. And he's also getting a decent amount of rebounds. Keldon's playing pretty well also. We need another, alpha. We have Wembanyama, but we need another alpha who's going to get a bunch of buckets. And we don't really have that right now. We simply do not have that right now. But that's okay. We're not looking for anything crazy. I think I can take a look at the award races right now. Yeah, so MVP could go to Jokic again. Luka could grab it, or Joel, or LeBron, or Ja. Rookie of the Year, Victor leads, but Chet's right on his tail. Chet's having a good season, too. I don't know why Victor's in the lead. Probably because he has more assists, I guess. But Chet is having a really good season, so we're going to have to battle Chet for Rookie of the Year. Asor Thompson, Brandon Miller, and Derek Lively all up there as well, but Victor and Chet, that's really the battle. Sixth Man of the Year, Malik Monk is taking it right now. And then Defense Player of the Year, Victor's in the contention for it, but I don't know if he'll get it. Evan Mobley and Giannis both battling heavily. Most Improved Player, we don't really have anybody in there just yet. Maybe if Malachi Branham was having a better season. So we've got potential to win 2 awards, the 2 awards that I thought we would have potential to win. We'll see how it goes. We will simulate this game against the Kings and then jump in and play the game against the Lakers. Oops, I didn't mean to simcast that. Just simulate. There we go. We lose 117, 1-10, and at this point, that's pretty good because we're not going to make the playoffs, so we might as well lose as many games as possible and get a bunch of wins. Get a bunch of, not wins, get a bunch of losses to accumulate our draft pick better and hope that Toronto Raptors also do the same. But not too good because then they'll get a top 5 pick, and we don't want that. Ooh, this is a little bit of a close battle. 92-93, 3 minutes to go in the game. The Lakers have had a 20-8 run in the 4th quarter, which is not good. Not good. Hayes will inbound. He will find Vanderbilt in the corner. Gets Austin Reeves. AR-15. What's he going to do? He gives it to Hayes. Is that Jackson Hayes? I think it is. He's guarded by the unicorn, Victor Wembanyama. Finds LeBron. Gives it back to Reeves. Screened by LeBron. Reeves. Oh, pulls up, and it's good. Austin Reeves drills it to make a 5-point game. Not a 5-point game, a 3-point game. I know math. The math ain't math, and Victor Wembanyama will dunk on LeBron. Kind of. Adjacent to LeBron. But we're still going to count it. Oh, that's down low in the paint. I wasn't ready for that. LeBron! He almost had it. Hayes will shoot the deep 2, maybe a 3. Wembanyama with a block and a rebound on that possession. Jeremy Finds Trey Jones. Pump fake. I don't like this matchup, but maybe we can go around it. Oh, I had one Wembanyama back corner, but I didn't see it. That's my bad. Osman. This is easy. This is easy. Cook him. Cook him, Victor. There it is. Is that Taurean Prince? It is. Taurean Prince gets cooked, and the Spurs have a 1-point lead with 2:07 to go. Timeout called by the LA Lakers. Do we need to bring anybody in? Osman's just came in, but I'll bring in Kevin Huerter just because I want a little bit more 3 potential, and that'll be the only change that we make. Okay, so let's go and dominate this one. Cam Reddish, I forgot he was on the Lakers, and he just goes right around me. Oh my God, he just rolled right around me. That was really good offense from him, but he couldn't finish the job. Trey Jones to Jackson, pump fake, pass it out. I could have backed him down, but I didn't really want to. Ooh, AD's in the game now. I don't like this. Maybe we can get around him anyway. That was a good shot until the release didn't go green anymore. It was a good shot. Jackson, good defense on Vanderbilt. Good rebound as well. That's why we got Jaren Jackson Jr. for defense. Not for his offense. As Wemby. We have Wemby for the offense. And Davis is actually hurt. Very interesting. LeBron and AD are in the game, and LeBron gets an easy bucket. It's 96-97. Okay. 1:22 to go. We might try to open up a 3 for Kevin Huerter. But LeBron's covering him pretty well. Maybe we can get LeBron to get distracted for a second. Don't want to hit that. No, okay, it's not going to work. The possession's... Go for a different possession. Trey Jones to Jaren. Put it up, Jaren. There it is. Right at the buzzer, too. 98-97. I was trying to manufacture something there. It didn't really work. Oh, but Huerter, swiper, no swiping. Kevin Huerter finds Wembanyama. Down low, it's Sohan, and he puts it in. 197. 3-point lead for the Spurs. 50 seconds to go. Braun to the corner. It's Prince. Back to whoever that was. Oh, Cam Reddish. To Vanderbilt to LeBron. AD sets a screen. Braun, is he going to have any of this magic that he has? He gives it to AD. Oh, he pump faked the life out of me, and he gets an and one. Beautifully done by Anthony Davis. I thought he was going to put it up right there, but he outplayed me. He absolutely outplayed me, which is not hard, to be fair, but he outplayed me. Tie ball game, 36 seconds to go. Laker Nation is on their feet. Trey Jones to the basket. And one! Trey Jones. Laker defense was lackadaisical, and Trey Jones knifes right through it for an and one, making it a 3-point game again, forcing the Lakers to have to shoot a 3 if they want to keep in this game. LeBron will call a timeout. I think he's playing point guard right now, so this is a bad matchup for Trey Jones, but we don't really have a point guard that's tall enough to compete with LeBron, so we kind of just have to live with it. I guess we could put Sohan on him, but I don't really want to. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. LeBron inbounds. He's going to take the 3. It's up. It's no good. Davis with the rebound and the putback. Anthony Davis no good. Victor gets the board, and he's going to get fouled. 20 seconds to go, and we are in the bonus with a chance to make it a 5-point game. Wembanyama drills the first. It's a 4. Whatever it is, it's a 2-possession lead for the San Antonio Spurs. 105-100. Can the Spurs upset the LA Lakers? LeBron driving down low. Wembanyama, but Jaren Jackson Jr. with the block. And it's a foul by Anthony Davis. Jaren Jackson Jr. That's why we traded for him. Because he has defensive possessions like that. 106-100. They're going to have to shoot some threes. Cam Reddish pump fake, puts it up. No good. Wemby with the board. That's ball game. San Antonio will head to Los Angeles and walk away with a big W over LeBron and AD. Huge one. Huge victory. Probably not the best victory because it hurts our draft positioning, but we still got a month and a half of the season to go, so we can afford to win these games. These are good morale games. Victor Wembanyama, player of the game, 22-9 for him. But that block by Jaren Jackson Jr. was huge. Absolutely massive. Big victory. We will simulate a few more games and then probably jump in and play against the Thunder because they have Chet. We lose to the Jazz. We lose to the Timberwolves. All right, so even though we get a nice moral victory against the Lakers, we still can't get big victories against the other teams. So we currently sit at 23-36. If we go to can we see possible... I don't think we can see that stuff just yet. Can we see? Okay, lottery odds. Here we go. We can. So lottery odds, the Rockets have the best odds because they have... Oh, no, the Thunder have the best odds because they have the Rockets pick. So the Thunder have the best odds. That might have been from the Chris Paul trade? I don't even know how they got that. They have so many picks from so many different trades. I don't remember how they got it. Maybe the Russell Westbrook trade? I have no idea. But anyway, they have the best odds, the Thunder do. Then the Rockets because of the Wizards. Then the Magic, then us. But then here's us at 8 because the Raptors are starting to come back. So we have to keep in mind that the Raptors are top 10, which is what we want, but not top 5. Because if they're top 5 and it stays top 5, then they get that pick back. And we don't want that. We want to keep that pick. We want to have 2 first-round picks. The Thunder are possibly going to have 3 first-round picks. Well, they are going to have 3 first-round picks. I'm pretty sure. Which is not good. Because the Thunder are already really, really good. Oh, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be very, very tricky. How are we going to figure this out? Although, if I go to trades and in future draft picks, let me go to the Thunder real quick. So they have the swap best with the Clippers. So they'll get the best version of the Clippers pick, which is going to be top 5, it looks like, or top 10 at least. They have unprotected Rockets pick, so that's almost guaranteed to be the number 1 overall pick. That's crazy. What's the value on that? Can I trade with it? I can't trade with it. Okay. Then they have the Jazz pick, which is top 10 protected. So the Jazz could get their pick back, which would be awesome. I would hope they get their pick back because the Jazz right now are top 6, or they're picking 6 right now with the lottery odds. So if that stays, then the Thunder, that'll go back to Utah, and the Thunder will only get the Rockets pick, and they'll get the Clipper pick. So, okay, that'll end up working out, unless the Jazz have a huge win streak and they get out of the top 10 or whatever. But the Thunder could only come away with 1 pick, so I can live with that. But speaking of the Thunder, they are the team that we will take on here as the Mavericks are trying to trade us Tim Hardaway Jr. and Grant Williams. No thank you, even though Tim Hardaway Jr. did put us like 22 against us in that most recent game we played against him. Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama, possibly for the Rookie of the Year right here. This could possibly be for the Rookie of the Year, and we are starting to fight back. 101-94, 2:20 to go. We are going to jump in and try to help this team get a W, but I don't know if we should, to be honest. Thunder will inbound Isaiah Joe. Inbounds it to Wallace, who gives to Shea, and Shea goes around Jeremy. Gives it to Joe, back to Shea. Jeremy, or it looks like Shea is injured, actually. Picked up some sort of injury. Oh, that's easy steal. Easy steal from Nerlens, who doesn't get a lot of love. Bassie, I don't know why he's playing shooting guard, but he is. And then Wembanyama. Easy bucket. 101-96. They always put Bassie in at shooting guard. I don't think I have him in secondary position at shooting guard, but he's playing it. Let's get Vassell in. Let's get Trell. We'll keep Jeremy at point guard for now. Small forward, Jaren Jackson Jr. No, thank you. Give me Keldon. Give me... I'll switch this really quickly. Wembanyama, Jaren, Wembanyama, Bassie. That's how I want the team. Okay. There we go. Now I got the team that I want. We just got to stop Chet and stop Shea and stop J-Dub and stop Josh Giddey. There's so many good players on this team. Giddey to Shea. Back to Chet. Chet's going to shoot a 3. Chet Holmgren, no good. All right. Thought we were getting a little scary there for a second. Keldon to Victor. And Victor Wembanyama will show Chet how it's done. He will show Chet how it's done. Shea, 101-98. 101-98. Chet down low, and he's going to show up with Victor. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He's got 21 points. How much does Victor have? Victor has 16. Okay. So Chet's actually outplaying Victor right now. And he just outplayed him there on defense. What are we doing, Victor? You can't embarrass me like that. Come on, dude. Lou Dort gives to J-Dub. Ball moving very quickly for the Thunder. 1:10 to go in the game. Chet sets the screen. Shea. Down low. Oh, he posterized me. Chet Holmgren posterizes Victor Wembanyama. You don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Jeremy. Not going to have anything there. Bassie. Down low, it's Victor. Oh, hit it. Hit it. Beautiful, Victor. Beautiful. Oh, baby. That was disgusting. I got to see it one more time. Show me the money. Show me das money. Okay, so let me do some things here. I always forget how to work this stuff, so let me not zoom in. Let me zoom in a little bit here. That's zoom out. Hold on. I'm getting it. So we got the ball, or the thing is on Victor, but here we go. Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama. It's the matchup of ages. It's the battle of Rookie of the Year, and then Victor just does a little spin action and drills it. Absolute drillage from Wembanyama. Can I get a little up action here? How do I do that? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting it, but it's out of focus. Whatever. You guys saw the drill. You guys saw it. It was nasty. Absolutely nasty. 105-100. Jeremy guarding Shea. Uh-oh. Shea to the basket. Step back. Oh, he pump faked and he outplayed me. I hate you. How do you outplay me like that? Unbelievable. It's not that hard to outplay me, actually. All you gotta do is pump fake and I'll fall for it every time. Shea drills the first free throw, 106-100. Drills the second one. It's a 107-100 game. 7-point lead for the Thunder. But that could go away with a Victor 3, and I rushed that. That might have went in if I was a little closer. I actually had the release down pretty well on that one. Shea taking his time. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's disgusting. He didn't make it, but that was disgusting from Shea. He's one of the best. One of the best. Victor, take advantage. Oh, my God, Wembanyama, you suck. You're the worst player I've ever seen in my entire existence. I'm just kidding. I love you. Shea, that's going to be ball game. 107-100. We're going to fall to the Thunder, which, to be fair, is not bad. We needed to lose anyway, but it's always nice to get big victories over good teams. All right, little bit of a loss, but that's okay. Little bit of a loss, that's all right. 21-8 for Keldon Johnson. I'll take that. Take that any day of the week. Okay, so let's finish this up by simulating this. Was it these last 2 weeks? Yeah, let's simulate these last 2 weeks, see if we can get some big W's. Contract extension deadline. Yes, I would like to stop simulating. Do we need to re-sign anybody? Contract extensions. Refuses to re-sign is Chetty Osman, but we're not eligible to re-sign anybody else. Okay, good to know. Good to know that we don't need to simulate anymore. Let's keep moving, or we don't need to focus on that anymore. We lost the Rockets. That's actually really massive that we lost the Rockets. Jeremy Sohan has a twisted right knee. He's out for 1 to 2 weeks. Devin Vassell, not good. All right, we lose a bunch of games. And we are here to wrap up the episode. 24-40 is where we stand. Not doing amazing, but the lottery odds, oh no, the Raptors are getting a little bit better. They're winning more games. We currently have the 5th best odds, which is nice. But the Raptors are getting a little bit better, and I don't like that. The Raptors need to lose a few more games next episode. But we're looking pretty good for a top 5 pick, at least in terms of the lottery. So that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Next episode, we will wrap up Season 1 and get ready for the offseason. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.